Alrighty. Can you? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. So I haven't opened the game yet because I was doing something. So I'm about to do that quick. Let me open chat up because I see you have commented, Mr. Alaster. Pop out here. Okay. Yeah, farm day. Are you done with the mob farm yet? Yeah, I actually completed it last Thursday, I believe. So yeah, it's complete. Currently I'm going to do some mining so I can make a mob farm. I read it as I was saying that, so I'm going to be making a sugarcane farm tomorrow. So I'm going to be prepping for that today. I'm going to do some mining, redstone wise, maybe some coal, you name it. Just a lot of mining. So yeah, the my video that I posted a few months ago, the one about the wireless teleporter, that's at 10,000, I believe now. Yep, 10,000 views. Heck yeah. Let's pause it before. Yeah, yeah, 10,000 views. 220 likes. My best performing video to date. Let's read. Just about. Oh yeah. Someone said that the thing didn't uh work. The tutorial didn't work, and like the teleport didn't work. It does work. It's just it kind of is. Oh, I've got a little bit of a oh, ta-da! So, funny story. I can't find the little mount thing for my stand. What do you call it? Like the clamp that connects to the desk that I put my stand into to make it sturdy. I can't find that. So there's this hole in my desk that is used for like a shelf. It's supposed to be like right here. I took it out because it gets in the way. But I went into that hole, took like a knife and just cut open the hole more so that way I could shove the stand into it. So now I have it. It's sturdy a little bit, but when I move it, it kind of shakes my whole desk, which is annoying, but it did that anyways. It's on the right side now instead of the left side. The right side's more annoying because my mouse is on this side, but also I have more room now on the left side, so I don't have a mic in my way, which is kind of nice, but uh, was I tagged in it? Not in the original video because that is my video. I didn't make that with anyone, but the shorts I did. I tagged you in both of them because I did repost it because I forgot music in the first one, but I was already getting views, so I'm like, I don't want to delete it, so I just kept it. I think they're doing pretty well. Let me check. I just used for the thumbnail, I just used that one because I haven't made one for this one yet. Yeah, so the first one, or the one that I posted first, has 1.3 thousand views. That's without music, and with music, it has 1.5 thousand. I like the actual like stay rate for like people who like swipe in and find it and stay to watch it. It's like 27% or 25%, so it's not too bad. 27 on the one with music, 25 with the one on the one without music, so not the worst. Also, okay, there we go. Someone sent me a friend request. MV Crafty YouTube. I'll accept it. Let me see if they are on. I want to see who this is. How do I social? Yes, they're not online. Let me pop open the chat on the side. There we go. But yeah, you were tagged in the shorts. You were tagged in the shorts. I'm redoing the video. The video? Where'd I get the accent from? I'm redoing the video probably this week because of it doesn't have it. There's a lot of different what's it called? There's a lot of different things I didn't tell the viewers in my first one, like that uh it may have to be a certain direction. It can't be in spawn chunks. I may have said that. I'm not sure, but people don't like to listen because they like to skip the end and like comment like, "Oh, this doesn't work because I'm in my house, which is in spawn chunks. Why is it not working?" Which is the main reason because you're in spawn chunks. You can't do that, or else the spawn chunks will update the ender pearl and the fishing rod and the pressure plate, which causes the fishing rod to disappear, which makes the pressure plate update, which makes the trapdoor fall and the ender pearl it gets used and teleports you back. So that's the main issue. I have no sound. Yeah, I can. I can. I'll be like, this idea was created by me and Alistair Vex Gaming. Uh, I'll leave his channel in the description or something like that. I'll do that because you did come up with part of the idea, part of it. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why is it not connecting? Because I haven't connected my headset yet. There we go. Audio takes a little bit. It takes a few seconds to actually connect audio. You're welcome. Now I can hear. Perfect. Okay. So next thing we do is work on a sugarcane farm. That's what we're doing next. So we're gonna use. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get this stuff first. I don't need a creeper popping up on my screen and absolutely wrecking me. Got sword there, bow there, pickaxe, shovel. Where's my axe? What? Oh wait, I think I know. What the? Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Okay. Fortune can go in there. Shield can go in the offhand. Reorganize this stuff. Grass, jungle, spruce. Okay. Now I can go in here, get myself my boat, my water bucket, and my bed, and some torches. Yes, you're welcome, you're welcome. It might help you grow too, who knows. Uh, Sticks. I need to get myself some more, uh, what's it called? Torches. Nah, I won't do that. Okay, I don't have any sticks, I don't think. No. Actually, hold on. Do I have spare crafting table? Spare furnaces. I always like to take a few of those. Like if I can see if I need anything else. I don't think I do. I could take these and use these, but I'm not going to because I can use them for building too. So, uh, I'd rather use them for building. Yeah, that's interesting. Sorry, I was just making sure. Okay. So, torches. 35 coal. Okay. Okay, so I have 35 coal to work with. Oh, great. Well, that's the reason I'm going to go mining is to get more coal. When are you going to get Lytra? Wednesday night. Wednesday around this time. I'll be starting stream. Yeah, on this time. I'll be starting stream. And we're gonna go to the end. We're gonna fight the dragon. We're gonna go to the end cities, raid the end cities, and get some Elytra, shulker boxes, etc. You know, the normal stuff. So that's what we'll be doing. It'll be a pretty cool stream. Wednesday at uh Wednesday, 11 p.m. EST, which I'm a little bit excited for that. So that's Wednesday, and then Thursday, my last stream of the week, I'll be going to uh, what's it called? Oh wait, I don't know if I will be able to because I'm gonna be going to my dad's possibly. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I was thinking Thursday we go to try to get biomes like the mangrove and the mesa, desert, all the above, and try to get myself some mangrove wood. We got bamboo. Oh, we have bamboo now, never mind. Mangrove. That's really all the woods we need, but like get some other stuff like a mesa, and get some red sand or something like that for builds, or just know where stuff is. So that way, if I need red sand or terracotta, I can just go to the mesa and I know where it is. Uh, yeah, I get 35. You guys can't hear that, can you? There we go. I'm like, you guys can't hear the actual gameplay. I'm like, oh crap. And no, if someone is if this person is in game, I'm not gonna let you join just because this is a solo world and I won't be adding anyone. You should use a fishing pole technique to get back after. Yeah, that's true. I could do that. You know what? I might do that either tonight or tomorrow night. I got the ender pearls. I got the fishing rods. It's easy. Portal will be the only difficult part, which I can easily get that though, so it's not too difficult. Just trying to get the second portal for, because I have to go through a second portal, so, oh, an I Ron. It's not the AA Ron meme, just with the I. Chicken? We got chicken. We got a little piece of, oh, rotisserie chicken. That's what I think it looks like. It looks like a rotisserie chicken. Also, I have no arrows. Wait a minute. That's a perfect. Oh no, guys, I have to go to my mob farm and get arrows. Let's go there. Crap. I got to just show off my mob farm now, so that's great. I haven't even designed this shrinking farm. I'm gonna design it tonight. I'm not gonna use a schematic because it's probably gonna be pretty like repetitive. So I'm just gonna make a design or kind of design it out and then just build it. What a shame we have to go to my mob farm. I, I guess I gotta show it to you. I know that kind of sucks, so. I kind of like this new edition where you can like play music constantly. Because then because I used to play on Bedrock and I think it's more like that, where it's more consistent on Bedrock than it is on Java. So I kind of like the music, just playing. I don't know if I can turn that off. This is like Turtle Beach. Like, they're all over there. It's ridiculous. Can turtles breed not? No, they can't. There it is. The big ass mob farm. In its completion. There's already 20 mobs up there. Works pretty well. Yeah, it's a big old farm. I'm gonna show you the rates. 'Cause it's pretty impressive. I do have to turn this on so that way. Actually, has anything? I want to see if when I like go in the boat here, I want to see if it. Oh yeah, stuff spawns and falls. Okay. I wasn't sure if anything fell because I don't know if their AI would. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized farm, and I want to show it to you guys. I want to show you guys it. I made sure this is one thing I didn't, and I made sure to do was make this water stream far enough away that like skeletons can't get to me. Because on my one world, I built the water stream right next to the farm, and skeletons would not stop shooting me. It was annoying. Then I eventually got those. Then I got the elytra. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna drown. It's so tall that I'm gonna drown, and I'm gonna fall. But yeah, so I made sure to make it far enough away. You don't realize how big this is until you build it. That's what I'll say. That's how what happened with me is I didn't realize how big it was until I actually built it. I'm gonna let it do a rotation and then I'll go down there and go onto free cam. The amount of mobs is crazy. It takes a little bit to warm up, I'm pretty sure. So this is not the most you'll get. It's pretty constant. Yeah, that's a lot more than the first round. So it takes a bit to warm up, but like the amount of mobs is ridiculous. Now if you had looting, that'd be even better, but you can't really do that. So a lot of spiders. Spiders get annoying, but two baby zombies with gold armor. What are the chances of that? I don't know who gave Kelp this idea. I think he saw the idea, or like the original idea, where it was one tall, and he just quadrupled it, and then it realized, oh wait, this is actually really good. Two chicken jockeys. Chicken jockey. Uh, the new update's not out yet, so I can't really kill it and get the new music disc, so. But yeah, so it's a pretty decent farm, I will say. A lot of gold armor from these guys. I don't pick it up or anything, so it's just gonna go straight into fire, but it's kind of cool. Now imagine see like the diamond armor zombie. Flint and steel! Yeah. Imagine the diamond armor zombie spawned. That's like 1 in 10,000 or something. Or a lot. It's probably a lot more rare, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. That's a lot of skeletons and creepers in that spawned. That was mostly a lot of creepers just in general. The nether. The nether. I I am Steve. I can't do it. I can't do his voice, but I can sort of rep replicate how he says it. Where he goes, I like he can drag it out. Yeah, so it's a pretty good farm. Constant stream of items. Hello, welcome in jalapeno. Are you jalapeno phone or jalapeno screen? Because you're watching my stream? Oh, I'm dumb. I don't mind that. Time to go down there and see how this farm is doing. Cannonball! Oh, you can. Nice. like just from sitting up there, it was originally like over here. I got like 4 stacks in a matter of 5 minutes. Not even like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So not too bad. It's pretty accurate to what the actual amount was in the video. Like it said like 15,000 items an hour. It's pretty close to that. Yeah, I need some arrows. Whee! Water bucket! Release! 2 stacks of arrows. Gunpowder, I'll take it eventually. I don't need it right now. Bones are stocking up too. I think bones and gunpowder are like the most I got. And maybe a little bit of rotten flesh. I get a lot of rotten flesh too. We're gonna head over here and get everything. Well, go over here and find a cave to get everything. Maybe I should have slept before I came over here, because all I see is a bunch of mobs. There's no one around me. Try destroying. Rendering chunks lags my game a little bit, so if it lags badly, that's why. Like that. How's this cave looking? Looking very good. Well, you know what? Maybe. Oh, that's a coal. Always happy to take that. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. That's what I got. Milkshake. Mm, okay. I'm gonna collect all the coal I can get. No, he's gone. He'll be back. Yeah, I am back. Back again. Jonathan, his balance is back. Telephone. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh, okay. Uh, uh, we're going back up. It's not good. I'm gonna do something very safe. Dig straight down. Oh, look. Digging straight down helps. Let's do. Oh, let's do it again. I don't trust myself that much. I hear skeletons. Ah, and some gold. Look at this. Nothing has ever gone wrong when you dig straight down. See, look, only stuff that benefits me. Ah, I'm getting ambushed. Don't dig straight down. You get ambushed. Sorry about my ender chest. What am I getting iron for? I don't need iron. I have a freaking iron farm. Just a second. You're breaking the first law. No, not at all. Don't tell anyone. Or I'll find your local mine shaft. And my cat is sitting in a very small box. He's very cute. But yes, as I said, do not report me to the Minecraft uh, people, because if you do, I will find your local mine shaft and steal all your ores. No, that is not a threat. Oh, you wouldn't. I would. This isn't bluff. I'm calling Mojang right now. I will find your local mine shafts and steal all your ores. I'll also go into your ender chest by hacking, and I will get all your diamond blocks. If you have them, because you're so poor. In-game, of course. I already looted them. Fair enough. Also, there's nothing. Oh, redstone. Alright, I got everything I need. Mining trip is done. I'm just joking. There's a mod I so want to get, but I don't think it's appropriate for stream. Nope. I need to find a cave, that's all I need to do. I'm not doing strip mining, because that sucks. Because if I just like go over here, there's not gonna be anything there. Shut it. Don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. Oh, I should. But I don't want to like get too scared. Only 2 diamonds? Wow. Pathetic. I have seen a bunch of scary ones. I want to try, what is it called? Broken Script or something like that? Can't remember what it's called. But it's like, it's kind of like a horror, it's a horror mod basically. Oh, lava. I lava, lava. Actually, I can get the obsidian I need. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Can we say that saying anymore? Because I feel like killing is just bad. Is that the... I don't think it's the one that hacks your computer. I think it's just... Maybe... I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Like, it like has like random things that spawn and like... There's a bunch of scary, like creepy stuff, I think. Cave Horror Project, that's a fun mod. Also Cave Dweller. One, one who watches Goat... Goat Man? Man from the Fog. Broken Script. Yeah, Broken Script, that one's... Those are my top picks. I played them, and is Broken Script really good? Because I've heard it's pretty good, and a lot of people like playing it. So that would be one. I'd be like Halloween. Stay around for Halloween because I will be doing some horror, like some sort of horror stream, and like during Halloween, like October, just in general, I'll be doing like more games like Phasmophobia, and I want to get that one where like in a what is it called? A morgue, and like you're like finding who this body was, and if like there's like these ghost events happen. It gets really good after 20ish days. Okay, so probably won't be a one stream thing, which is fine with me. I'll stream it like many times. Is it like Mortuary Assistant or something? Or I can't remember what it's called, but that one. It's like a horror game, but it's pretty subtle. So it's like just random. It has random events, like just randomly. It could be one every couple of days or something like that, or like one a day. Well, this cave kind of sucked. There's not much to it. Let's go up here and there's probably something more. Ah, redstone. The ore I actually need, and instead I got like 4 diamonds. I don't want to get too scared. Okay, there's diamonds. There's nothing else. This is a pretty good cave. Is that the one where it starts slow and subtle and then progressively gets worse? It might be like that. It might be like that where like it starts out slow and then progressively gets worse and more stuff happens. A lot of mods are like that just because they want you to get stuff at the start, and like then once you have the stuff at the start, that's when it starts to get like, or once you get stuff, then it sort of gets into it more. Yeah, I like horror games a little bit. Phasmophobia I've played. That's just a ghost hunting game. It's a little scary. It's not as scary as like most horror games, but it's a good one. A good uh, do cave ore, but that's almost instant. And if you want it to be more fun, do what I did and do it in one block. Sky block. Huh? That's interesting. I would try that though. Hmm. Yeah, I would try that. But isn't that like like you're already in the cave? Like the way the world is generated, you're in a cave technically. Because if you have the block being placed at like -60 or something, I don't need that. I'll keep it. But I'll get rid of. Is that lapis? No, it wasn't. But yeah, I would love to do all these different like horror uh mod packs and stuff during Halloween because like it's like spooky season, so you gotta. Also, I will be playing Dead by Daylight during that too. So if you like that, I have it. I have it downloaded. I think. Let me check. No, I don't, but I have it on my PC at my dad's house, so I will probably play it there. Uh, it's stronger of a PC, so this is just a laptop that I'm on right now. So having a PC to play that will be great because then it'll run smoothly. Hopefully. I have a 3070, I think. Yeah, 3070. No, hold on. I should really put this on a uh like a website. I should like write it down and then allow you guys to see it. Uh, it's a yeah, Asus GeForce RTX 4070. So it's a pretty good graphics card. CPU is a i7 5000 series. Yeah. Uh, and then I got 32 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm good on RAM for a little bit. I won't buy another 32 unless I need to, because I've not had any issues yet with the 32 I already have. But if I start playing bigger games, I'll probably get 64. But really, you don't really need that for most games. Maybe like the newer games, like the bigger, newer games. Off the Grid was a little laggy when I played it on here. That might be one I have to. Uh, Dodge RAM. No, 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 not those. Not that type of RAM. Computer RAM. I got 32 computer RAM, not 32 Dodge RAMs. I would sell those and then buy myself just a normal car and then probably a house, apartment probably because I can afford it then. Actually, no, I could probably buy a house. Dodge Rams are worth quite a bit. Like maybe I don't even know. I'm guessing 80,000 around there each, but I could be completely wrong. It might be more or less. Okay, I really gotta practice my aim for the Ender Dragon fight. That was a weird sound. I don't know if you guys heard that. That's why I was far enough away, but it doesn't do much damage. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, my redstone. This is really what I need. It's redstone. And, not even copper. Copper I don't really need. I'll take it, though, if I find it, but I'm a little low for that. So really just looking for redstone. And lapis. Even lapis I don't use. And I can buy it from, uh... Oh, I could buy redstone from clerics. Or alchemist, as I called them the other day. We'll go this way. This milkshake is thick as hell. Strawberry cheesecake, for anyone asking. For anyone wondering. It's pretty good. I wish you could set up 2 buttons for one keybind. Like for walking, I can do W or like the button on my mouse. Yum. Yes, indeed. Very yum. How far am I in the stream? 54 minutes. It's been at it for 54 minutes. It's funny because I remember having like an hour to play games, and I'd play Minecraft, and I'd be like, what? I can go on a mining trip in an hour. Am I just gonna be mining for one day? That's pretty much what I'm doing now, but for like 2 hours, 3 hours. It's like an hour. Realistically, an hour of gaming is nothing. You could play 3 matches of Fortnite if you're good, because they're about 20 minutes long each. You could play Minecraft and go mining or build like a house, and that's it in an hour. Or maybe the type of houses I build, you'd have half a house built in an hour. Material collecting would take days and days to get or to do. Because material collecting takes a while. It's like whenever people are like, oh, you should give your kids an hour to play games. No. I would give them maybe. I mean, I can't say anything because I play pretty much all day. But like, maybe if I had to put a limit, probably 3 hours. You still got like 9 hours where you can hang out and play games or even play games together. If you wanted to, I have at least 6 hours, 6,000 hours in Minecraft combined. 1 hour is nothing. Yeah, exactly. If I had kids and we had to put a limit, if we had to put a limit, I would say. Like if it gets out of control and like not doing schoolwork and stuff, maybe a 3 hour limit. At the very least. And like if they got grounded, it would be if they got in trouble in school or something, they would get to play for like an hour. So it's still a lot of them to play. But like and then like you have 9 hours of family time. Depending if you have school or not. If it's school, then 3 hour or you're 8 hours at school plus 8 hours of sleep, which is uh pretty good. 3 hours of gaming, so 16 plus 3 is 21. Yeah, you still have 3 hours to hang out with family, do stuff, eat dinner, talk, watch a movie. You know, you gotta make sure you have enough time for them to enjoy their time on their electronics that you most likely paid for. That's the thing, is you paid for them if you're a parent. Unless they saved, but a lot of kids don't save. Some do. But you gotta at least let them play. Let them have a few hours. 16 plus 3. Oh, that's true. My math is wrong. Completely wrong there. 16 plus 3 is 19. 19 minus 24. That's still... If you got 8 hours of sleep and went to school for 8 hours, that's still 5 hours worth of... That is so bad. Yeah, 5 hours of time with fam. I don't know which way it is. I don't have my one ear. So left. Like when you're the parent, you're pretty much paying for, especially like when they're 8 or 9, you're paying for the electronics. So you could either let them play for an hour and then you have to play to make it worth it, or it's like, let the kid play for a little bit longer than an hour. Because if you play for longer, usually people think, oh, it's gonna make them not want to get off. But at least it allows them to have time on it. There's that's not the cave. There it is. Cave time, cave time. Oh, well, it doesn't look like a very big cave. Yeah. Oh, more redstone. Man. Oh, that's why. Oops. There seems to be lava more like this way. Yeah, it's the lava. Thought was gonna be more, but there's not. Okay, that out. What's your opinion on that jalapeno? Like the amount of time that someone like a kid should be able to play. I'm not trying not to be biased because of like wanting to play for longer, since you're technically still a kid too. We're both kids, technically still. Sure, I'm sure I'm 17, but main thing is like I've also experienced burnout recently. Currently, I'm probably still in burnout, but this hardcore world has two is okay. Two, yeah, two or three. That's like the prime. Three is great. Two is uh, or three is premium. Two is like that works. That works too. Uh, 1 hour is just not really enough. Then the parents are like, you can play on it for 30 minutes a day. Like, huh? It's like one Fortnite match if you're good, or if you're bad. Two if you're bad. Well, no. One if you're good. Two if you're bad. That's the thing. Fortnite, that's the game I wouldn't play if I had 30 minutes. Because if I die like 3 times, I don't have a chance of winning that day. It's like, oh, okay. Fortnite I rarely play right now, but still rather play it than other shooting games like Apex. I've been here. Big cave. Oh, thank God. 1 hour is so short too, because when the time starts, you're already counting down minutes. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like if you're trying to load a game, you gotta like worry about that. It's like you could be loading a game for 3 minutes and then finally get in, and then you're like, oh, I only have 57 minutes left. Like crap. I spent most of my time loading. That's the worst, is when it has to load, you're just wasting time while loading. You're not doing anything. Oh, nice. I'll take that. Sure, I don't really need iron, but I'll take the block. This is a big ol' mega iron vein. It's all the way over here. Also, age limiting, like the ratings for games like teen and everyone 10 up. Personally, I would play them myself and then say whether or not it's good for my child. Because those ratings can sometimes like, for example, Minecraft. everyone sign up for Minecraft? No. I would rate that everyone. Sure, there's a little bit of violence with the fighting and stuff, but really, when you're playing Minecraft, it doesn't, like, you can't really get someone violent because of Minecraft combat. I mean, you can, but you have to be really special. Trying to load Minecraft on a Nintendo Switch is like trying to ask a 90-year-old to run 20 miles per hour for 2 hours. Yeah, 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 you're right. I've experienced it once. I played once on my friend's Nintendo Switch, and ooh, that took a bit. My brother's been watching Family Guy since he was 8. Uh, my dad wouldn't let me watch it until I was like 16. Yeah. I watched clips of it. That's all I really watched. Because it's funny. It's good. It's not the best show. It's kind of stupid, but also it's funny. So I wouldn't condone I wouldn't let my child watch it until he was like a certain age, of course. SpongeBob I'd never liked, but I wouldn't mind it too much. 16 is crazy. Yeah. I watch like, reels though, and like YouTube shorts. Oh, come on. Quit hitting me. There you go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Mr. Tristan. Pretty sure, yeah, yeah, that's definitely you. But yeah, so there's some things I would let my kids do, some things I wouldn't let them do. But yeah, the whole maturity rating for games, I would test that. Like if it's a teen game, I'd be like, oh, let me play it and try it out. See if I would allow my kid to play it at this age. I think that's the right way to do it instead of just depending on the rating. Because if you look at Minecraft, as I said, it's everyone signing up. It should be everyone. The violence is so minimal. Like, oh no, someone's gonna like kill someone with the sword because they killed a zombie with the sword. Maybe for horror now. It's a freaking warden. Kind of terrifying. Oh, don't hit me in lava. There's kind of a difference when it comes to that. But like Call of Duty, I probably wouldn't let my kid play until he was at least 10. Probably. As I said, I might change my mind in a few years because like 3 or 4 years ago I said, oh, I would never like put a limit on my kids when playing games. Like I would never. I let them play games all the time. It changes so quickly. The mindset, like, because even I have to take breaks sometimes because it can get boring at times, like burnout and stuff. Yeah, overall, 3 hours is good. Also, there's a lot of controversy whether kids should talk to adults on games too. That's a little bit more difficult to, one, control, two, unless you don't have a mic. Like if it's a PlayStation and you don't have a mic, that's easy to control. You just don't get a mic. But I think that once you get to the age where you know not to talk to strangers and like listen to them and be like, oh yeah, download this because you'll get free Robux. Once you pass that mindset where you're like, oh, free Robux and free V-Bucks, let me go on this website and download it. Once you get past that, it's like, okay, I guess that's when you can kind of trust the kid to know what he's doing and know not to do stupid stuff. I mean, I don't know how to stop doing stupid stuff like freaking getting blown up by creepers, but Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, practice my aim for the Ender Dragon fight. That went through him, I swear. That bounced off of him. What is with this? The bows have been terrible recently. What the hell? It's like a mine shaft? No. I'm just in a box. What is this? I don't want to ruin it. With a lot of mobs. There's just a box here. I thought it was going to be like a mine shaft. Because it's right underneath it. But there's no mine shaft to it. So like, it's just a random box. I think so too. Because like, they just bounce off. Which has never happened before until like recently. It's happened since like 1.21, I think. It's when the bow started bouncing off. I don't know if that's an intended update or if it's a nerf or if it's just a bug. Because it's kind of stupid. They have like a chance to actually hit. Other times it just goes right through the head. Like really? Because it's not only on Bedrock. I feel like that's a Bedrock thing that would happen. No offense to Bedrock players, but it's kind of true. It seems like a bug that Bedrock players would have. Like I swear they're going through the. I don't know if that's maybe a thing with what's it called? What the hell? Take offense to that, but it's also true. Yeah, Bedrock tends to have a lot more bugs, which sucks, but that's why people call it Bug Rock. I just want a game that like works because Java has bugs and Bedrock has bugs, but people are so focused on like, oh, I want new content. I want new content. But I think 1.21 point something was actually a really big bug update. There was a lot of bugs that got fixed. So that's what we need. We need more of those updates. We need more of just fixing bugs updates. Because like, of course there'll be more uh, when they keep adding stuff. But like, I'd rather have them fix it now so that way in the future it won't be like that again. Or it might be like that again, but it won't. You just don't keep stacking bugs. That's when it gets really bad, is when you just keep stacking bugs. And you're like, I'll worry about it later. Because then you don't worry about them until like a few years later. And you're stuck with updates worth of bugs. Game breaking bugs they fix, but not like the small ones, like the bow. If it's a bug, then they haven't fixed it yet. And it's been in for a while. I shot directly. I shot him directly in the face. And he didn't die. I do want to keep the spider eyes because I don't get them very much. Environment visuals, my blocks won't highlight with my cursor on it. Oh, so like when you're like over the top of the little lines on the edges, they don't do that. It doesn't do that. That's annoying. It doesn't actually have the lines. That's annoying. I don't know how it is on Bedrock. I can't remember if it's like the lines on the outside of the block or if it's actual like highlight, as you said. Oh, you actually had to report it. Honestly, fair. I would report it too. I think it's more difficult to report it on Java. There's a whole website for it, I think. No, I have the setting for the lines off, so it's supposed to ignite. Oh, it's supposed to lighten the block. Oh, that is annoying. Interesting though. Hmm. That's just a visual bug. what visual bugs are the most annoying because you're like, oh, I can do this. Nope, I can't because I can't see anything. Crap. Oh, more diamonds. We love diamonds. No, 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 no. I also love redstone. And when my mouse doesn't work, it likes to go over the hotbar slot. Ooh. Honestly, the only thing I'll take, now that I think about it, the only thing I'll take is the spider eyes. Because I have everything else in the mob farm. And arrows, of course. I'll take arrows. Because I really don't need to get gunpowder or bones or string or rotten flesh. Because I have infinite of it. This song is called Danny. Huh. Ooh. Lots of redstone. I like this. More redstone. Lots of redstone. Holy crap. That's what I want. Redstone. There's more over here. More over there. More redstone here and there. I'm just making songs because I don't know what I'm saying, and I don't know what to say about my songs that I'm making. They're kind of crap, and they're just random because I'm weird. As Jalapeno knows, I'm very weird. I was actually kind of hoping that water took that piece of deep slate and put it in the lava. But it didn't work like that, unfortunately. I'm like getting all these diamonds and I don't even need them. That's the sad thing. I got 55 ores. How am I getting so many diamonds? I'm not even looking for them and I'm getting them. Also 55. How do you think they came up with the name Redstone? You should do a tier list. That's not a bad idea, to be honest. I could do that tonight. That actually kind of sounds. Ooh, that actually kind of sounds fun. Let me do that then tonight. Do a little bit more mining, because this is gonna be a shorter stream anyways, because of mining. So I can actually extend the stream by doing a tier list. I actually like that. Not a bad idea at all. I haven't done one yet, so. Ow. Ooh, scary sounds. Good ideas coming from Jalapeno. I've been wanting to do one. Yeah, I haven't done one really ever. So, that was a miss. That was a shot. I don't like these guys. Can they just go away? Same with these guys. Quickly. At least some. That's fine. I got plenty. Oh, I don't want to do that. Ah! I got a stack. I'm just not gonna avoid them because if I do, I'm just gonna die. Okay. 2 ores. Oh my lord, this thing is massive. This is back to the other side, I think. This is the actual side I started on. Oh, I actually hit that one. I hit that one too. Yay! Uh, do one indeed. Just put it on peaceful. Problem solved. No! This is hard. Actually, I don't even think you can. No, you cannot. Probably do it in code, but I'm not going to. Because I want to have mobs. Because how else would my mob farm work then? Huh? If I have mobs in my mob farm, I'll be happy. I spent almost 2 hours building that. I want some things to spawn in it. That's where I want mobs to spawn. I want them to spawn in the mob, not in, uh, not in the caves. In the caves! But on my platforms. But I think since I'm way out of the way, I'm not gonna get them there. Or, no, I'm gonna get them here. No, I'm gonna get them here. Duh. I'm so stupid. Anyway, my brain is like fried. It's always fried, I think. I think I just need to catch up on a lot of sleep. I slept for like 11 hours today. Well, maybe 10 hours, but no, probably like 9 hours. But still, that's pretty good for me. But it probably caused permanent damage from not sleeping very much during the school year and stuff. Guys, it's a song from Minecraft. Yeah, tier list would be pretty cool. They probably have them pre-made. Might have to add the newer mobs, but... Oh, go away. You don't like. If I found this when I was trying to get string for the dispensers for the mob farm, I'd be happy. Be a happy little camper. Spider on the... Okay, this is scary. That's not very efficient. It's like 3 minecart with chests. What am I throwing out? Uh, that doesn't do anything. These. Yeah. Spawner over there. Oh, minecart chest. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the popo. Whoop, whoop. God damn. Unreliable delay. I have beetroot. I don't know if I have melon. I have melons near my house. Never mind, we're good. Name tags I'll take for now. And eventually I'll take other stuff. Like a notch apple. Oh, hello, sir. He didn't like me very much. I have these. Don't have to worry about those. Oh, look, it's 2 brothers. Oh, right. No. Oh, another one. That's iron. Ah, nothing again. Oh, it probably just burned down. I'm like, why is there one law or one blank? One time, uh, one time I was calmly building and a baby zombie with an iron sword came up behind me. Ooh, and almost killed me, but I took care of it. Little did I know there were two. Oh, that's the worst. I've had that happen many times where you like are just building, all of a sudden a baby zombie comes up. It's like, oh, nice. And either like another baby zombie comes up or a creeper or a skeleton. It's just the worst. You're just like, come on. I'm just trying to build. Avoid that zombie. There's like nothing up here. It's kind of sad. Cave looks great though, I will say. It was a great cave. I got 3.5 stacks of redstone blocks or redstone ore. You know what? I'll head out. They both had iron swords? Oh boy. I thought it was just one. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough scenario to be in. So, hey, I mean, at least it lasted quite a long time. Probably. Oh, more diamonds. If I can get more redstone, like another almost stack on the way out, that'd be great. More diamonds. Look how many diamonds I have. It's without fortune right now. Lapis. This is something I didn't get a lot of. I just want to get because I want to have it for the future. Gold, I'll take. I left gold. Well, I'm sorry you didn't make it though. It's very unfortunate for you. Uh, I remember a time. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember this happening, but I feel like it's happened before. The bad scenario would be you're like building a pie, and all of a sudden a skeleton shoots you down from somewhere, and then there's creepers at the bottom that like a creeper at the bottom that just blows you up. I just want the stone now. Lapis is like get it once and never again. Exactly. Unless you're enchanting a lot, you won't need it. Or unless you're building with it, which I kind of do want to learn how to build with lapis blocks. They're kind of cool. That's a rare thing to use. Oh, everyone left. That's alright. That's alright. That's not uncommon for me. I'm used to that. It's not new to let people just leave. They're around for a little bit and then just leave. If they want to subscribe and if they find me interested and want to like continue, they'll subscribe. If not, then if they won't, it's alright. I've learned to kind of come in terms with, is that the saying? Just basically just be alright with it. Not everyone's gonna like me, so That's the same with like comments or they're like negative. It's like, I haven't gotten any, I don't think yet. So be good. There's only one guy who like said that my thing didn't work, but I know it does. It's usually errors, people error. It's like I've tried it in pretty much every update, and it's worked. So if it doesn't work, it's your fault. Whether you're on a server or you're on a world and you're in like spawn chunks. Spawn chunks, it doesn't work. If you're like, oh, but I want to have my base next to spawn. I'm like, oh, well, then you can't use this. Oh, Alistair's here. Yeah, let's go. He's a true fan. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Got my boat, my trusty boat. Toss this out. I don't need that. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. Of course, now it says 2. It does take a little bit. It takes like a minute to update. I think it is every minute it updates. Guess what shirt I'm wearing, jalapeno? Look at that dolphin jump out of the water. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. This is one of my favorite blue ones. Because I don't usually wear blue shirts like this. It's kind of bright, so, but it looks good. Yeah, so for people watching, me and Jalapeno are in the same school, and we both are part of the coding, media, and technology slash design slash graph, like whatever. There's so much that we do. It's our first year doing it. We started it back in November with our one of our favorite teachers. Well, she's the assistant librarian at least, but she's cool. We like her. She's one of my favorites. The head librarian and her are my favorites by far, by a lot. I almost said the last name. I mean, I don't think it really would matter, but still. I try my best not to. We can say like S and B. Hmm. BS. That's a great joke I should make. Be like, you two together are BS. Yeah, it is. They are. SB 737. I don't know. Time to sleep. Betty bye time. You guys are BS. That'd be pretty funny. I wonder what Mrs. S's last, like her last name is. And same with Miss B. Because they probably got their names from their husbands. Their last names from their husbands. So I wonder what their last names are. Hmm. Time to look it up. Nah, I'm just joking. I may be able to find it, but I don't think I will look for it. There's no reason. Okay. Iron. If I ask, I'll be like, hey, what's your last name? Now that I think about it. Ah, no. I mean like their last names, because I know B and S are their last names by court and law, but like their maiden names, I should say. Hmm. Ah, it's like the woman's last name. Yeah, man, that's a great meme or great thing. People get confused all too often. They're like, oh, what's Obama's last name? It's Obama. Is there a chicken running around here? Yes, there is. It's his name's Rotisserie because he looks like a rotisserie chicken. Diamond's next. Lap is then. Oh, I didn't do half the diamonds. Oops. Someone else could be like double layer diamonds. Diamonds wrapped in, or lapis wrapped in diamonds. Laughing at the faces that you put in chat. Like, huh? Rotisserie. That's an appropriate chicken name, right? Rotisserie. You sick and cruel man. Now I place all the redstone because, ugh, I already placed all this. No, it's not. It's not. 100% appropriate. Ooh, saves me a click, and now it saves me 2 clicks. I got rid of the fast place. I don't need the fast place. Ah, the ores. This is all I got. It's not that much. Also, these sugarcane farms weren't even to get sugarcane. They were just to get sugarcane for this new farm. Well, it wasn't sugarcane to be used for item like crafting. It's for just leave it there. No. So the problem is I need resources. So Quite beautiful though. Hmm. All right, let's get back to breaking, breaking the bank. Don't start with silk touch because I will have to replace the blocks. This could take forever. I'll be going down there after taking out all the redstones. That way, if there's any redstone that fell, I can pick it up because it's gonna despawn if I don't. I don't know why it looked like I was about to fall. See, I just don't want it despawning, so I'm gonna put like a water bucket and then fall. If I fell in this height, I think I would survive. Barely, but I would. Oh my lord. Oops. Ooh, don't do that. I need silky for that. Oh my lord. That was close. I'm about to walk off. That's my armor's all fixed up. And my pickaxes, of course, will be fixed up. Don't know how much more will get fixed up. I don't know if my axe will be fixed, or if I'm not gonna have enough blocks to repair that with. Oh no! Definitely didn't come down here just to pick up all the redstone before the water came, so I didn't lose it. I didn't float away. Oh, hello. Thank you. Have a great day. I see that was successful. 2 stacks and 15. That was very successful, I'd say. It'll be enough to get me through most of my farms until I get to my redstone farm. If not, then I'll have to buy some, because I'm not going to go on another mine trip for a little bit, unless I need like coal or something. But then I'll just be on the top surface. Coal is just for smelting stuff and making torches, that's all it is for. Copper, copper, copper. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. I don't even need these diamonds. That's a sad thing. If I was on a service, it would be great. But we don't have an economy, so kind of useless. gonna try to not look at the diamonds, but saw how many there were. Around under this should be. That's just gold. Okay. Gonna hold all the diamonds. We got a little bit of resources now. D- 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 What am I doing? Yeah, just start making it smaller. Put the diamonds away. 3 stacks and 2 diamonds. Oh wow. That makes exactly 5 diamonds. 5 stacks of diamonds. Not suspicious at all. It doesn't look like I just took. Definitely doesn't look like I just took like 3 stacks or 5 stacks of diamonds out of creative. Gold isn't as useful. I'll probably use it for bartering, but then I'll make a gold farm, so maybe I'll use them for powered rails instead. Coal, I only got a stack and 20. Wow. Copper I smelt pretty much to order. Lapis I just gonna shove in here. And gold I'll also just shove in here. Ender pearls, yeah, I got a stack and 14 ender pearls. Arrows are good. Name tags go in here. Got 5 name tags in total. I got the obsidian, so I could technically do it. The portal thing now. But I don't know. I just want to. Obsidian there. Okay. So that's gonna be it for hardcore today, because I just want to do some mining, and tomorrow we're gonna work on the uh, sugarcane farm, because this thing has been all right. But if I want to get rocket and stuff, it's not gonna be worth it. This has been old. This has been running since like day 40 or something. So 100 days worth of sugarcane. That's all I got. That's not worth it. So we're gonna be making a better one tomorrow. Uh, but for now, we're gonna go over and make myself a uh, what's it called? What's it called? A mob tier list. That's what it's called. I want to do one of those. I just like to put my stuff away, clean out my inventory, and then tomorrow, when we stream again, I will figure out what I want to take. Just a way to be like, I'm undressing, I'm just gonna relax, be my formal suit. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for joining me for Minecraft. Time for the tier list. Let's get into it. Close the game. Boop boop. Alright. I'm gonna look for one. I'm just gonna set this to the BRB screen so that way you guys don't see my screen, even though it really doesn't matter, but time for a tier list ranking for mobs. Because mobs are pretty sick and swick. Indeed. Okay. Uh, mob tier list. Does it have everything updated? It's not updated at all. Okay. It's got the warden. Does it have the creaking? Does not have the creaking. So I'm gonna have to find more updated one. Updated 1.21. You got breeze. Do we have? We don't have the creaking. Got drowned. Endermite. Let me just reload this. Okay, that's accurate. Breeze. Creeper. Okay, these are not alphabetical at all. So, uh, ping PNG. Save image as. Actually, what was added since uh so this is 1.21. Yeah. Okay. So anything after 1.21. 1.21.1. Hotfix update 21.2. Adds bundles, more banners. That's just that. Okay. Bundles of bravery. So let me mobs. It's just additions, mobs, additions. No, there's nothing new. It's just baby variants. Let me make sure all these updates have no mobs because I don't want to like have a. I don't know why they're making minor hotfix updates such a big thing. 1.20.0 or 21.0. This was the trials, yes. Okay. This had the bog, the breeze. That's it, I think. Yeah. Yes, that's 21.0, 21.3. This was uh minor hotfix update. This added small salmon from previous version, including 1.1 upgrade to the. Oh? Oh. Okay. This was a fix to fish. This also fixes critical bugs related to joining realms with resource packs and a bug related to salmon size. Okay, that's weird. So it's a small update. 21.4. This was Garden Awakens. This was the creaking. That's all it added was creaking. And then 21.5 was Spring to Life. So we got all different mobs, including the warm pig, the cold pig, and the temperate pig. That's just the regular pig. I'm not going to actually say anything about the temperates because that's just the regular ones. So we got the cold pig, warm pig, cold cow, warm cow, and the warm chicken and cold chicken. And we have the wolf variants, which that was bundles of bravery. So, but I won't add those. So I'll just do actually. Oh, oh. If I go here, this is what I searched up warm chicken PNG. This is all I got. Nice. That is not warm chicken. That is cold chicken. Hot chicken. Hot Dave's chicken. I want to try that. Or Dave's hot chicken. Minecraft. There we go. So I basically need to save this. So, yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. I'll get you guys back shortly. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. Cheese King. How you doing? Currently editing a tier list right now. Oh, there's also that warm cow. Warm cow, cold cow, and then pig. Where's a warm pig? It's got the saddle, that's it. It is. Okay. So we got the, oh wait, that's choose files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's all the pigs, that's the creaking. The pigs were after, or all the mobs were after the creaking, so all types anyways, yeah. I have added all of them. I've added the creaking, and what was after? That was the ghast. Happy ghasts. Save that jazz. Save that jazz. Yeah, that's all the mobs. So, okay, upload 2 more files. Okay, there we go. That's all the mobs updated. They actually animate in here. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we got the tier list. All right, here we go. We have the tier list with all the updated mobs. The backgrounds look a little weird, so don't mind that. Uh, oh wait. Ta-da! Oh, careful. So this is gonna be an interesting tier list. Remove from the game the best of the best. The best of the. I have to capitalize. The best. Kinda cool. Meh. Awful. Remove from the game. There we go. That's more like me. Let me open chat. Okay, so you're back. Welcome in, Cheese King. You're doing good? Great. You now have 210 subs. Yeah, it's been crazy the past few days. Slowly but surely. Bro, the best of the best of the best. Oh, but the best of the best, yeah. The new mobs are great. Mob types anyways. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the new ghasts. They're kind of cool. I gotta learn how to use them though, because I'm not the best. Alright, so let's do some mob tier placing. You have 28 subs? Hey, it's not that bad. That's not bad. We all start somewhere, I will say. Got myself a milkshake. Don't worry. Hmm, interesting. It's a strawberry cheesecake. It's pretty good. I like strawberry cheesecake. I like black and white. I like uh cookies and cream. That's pretty good. Basic but good. Banana. I don't like banana. No offense. Whether it's a drink or it's actual physical banana. Just don't like it very much. Same with strawberry banana. Ooh, strawberry. Strawberry's good. I think banana's like the only fruit I really don't like. Even avocado I like, and tomato I like. Yeah, tomato's alright. I'll put on a burger, and like I'll have salsa and stuff. But just plain, I won't really eat them. I had them this weekend, and they weren't bad, so maybe. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, let's do a Minecraft mob tier list. Alright, so we're gonna start with Creeper. Creeper, pretty essential to the game. You got gunpowder, you got like for TNT and rockets. Uh, they're kind of cool. They have the explosive functionality. So I would honestly put them in the best, just because they get a little annoying sometimes and they blow up. But also they're really cool and they're like a really key part of the game with rockets and TNT, as I already said. And fireworks that like are customized. So not even the ones just for flying, the ones that are also used for what's it called, like decoration and displays. All right, the pig. We currently have three different types of pigs. We got the temperate pig, and we got the other two, the warm and the cold. So I'm just doing this based off looks, the functionality. Of course, it's a pig. You get food and stuff, so it's already gonna be like meh. But like the look, it's OG, it's nostalgic. Uh, Even though it's really just in the game still, so it really doesn't matter. But I've known this as the pig. Now I got these two weird ones, but I kind of like them. I like the diversity. It's nice. So I'm gonna put this in meh, just because the functionality is pretty low. Uh, so yeah, skeletons now. They're annoying because they constantly shoot you and they have aimbot. With the addition of the shield, on the other hand, with the shield, you can block all the shots, so it's really not that big of a deal because you can get iron pretty quickly in the game. So that makes it a little bit higher up because you can use a shield to block. Bones, amazing. Bone meal. You got to use bone meal on plants and stuff, like great for farms and food. So bones, very good. Arrows are needed for a, like in the crockbow, the crossbow. So skeleton is pretty high up there. I will say it's actually going to be placed in the best because of the fact that you got bone meal, which is a key component for many farms. And the only way to get that is whether if you have like a mob farm or if you use a moss farm. If you don't have a moss farm, you don't want to use it, and you just need a little bit of bone meal for like planting a tree and growing the tree, then that's an easy way of getting it, which is skeletons. But moss farms are superior, so I'll put it in kind of cool. You know what? I'll put it in kind of cool. Spiders. Not as useful. You got string. You can use that for wool. You can use that for like making bows and arrows. You can use it for, which is used in dispensers. So I mean, you kind of got to think about that. Crossbows are used with string. Tripwire hooks are made with string. String is used for trades. So I mean, that's kind of cool too. But really, is that useful? Not really. String is best used, I think, when you're trying to grow or when you're trying to prevent things from growing, like vines and like stuff that grows from the ceiling down, like what's it called? Shroom, not shroom lights, glowberries. Glowberries are really annoying because they go really far down. So if you put a string, it stops that. You can also use shears. That's the thing, though. So string is pretty useful. But also there's other ways around using it. So you can find bows from skeletons. You can find uh, dispensers in your world with jungle temples. You got crossbows you can find from pillagers, and you can get from pillagers. So it's really not that useful. But I'd say string is pretty cool. Spider is pretty cool itself. The functionality of like it kind of jumps, I will say, it kind of jumps. But like the functionality of it, like going bald and stuff, is pretty cool. So I'll put it in meh. It's useful, but it's also not that useful. Sheep, on the other hand, very useful. Bed bombing with Ender Dragon. You can use it for netherite mining. You can use it for all different things. So the sheep is pretty cool, I will say. We got the new sheep. Well, not really new sheep, but we got sheep. like all different colors in the new updates, which is pretty cool. So that's a pretty big functionality now and pretty positive. So I'm actually gonna put it in the kind of cool. You can either way. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Okay, the zombie, rotten flesh, kind of cool. Uh, you can turn zombies into drown, which are better. So I'm not gonna be like it can convert into drown, which are better mobs. So it's gonna be really high up because that's the drowned. I'm not gonna vote based on that. You can get potatoes, you can get carrots, you can get iron from these guys. So all things considered, they're not the best. They do have like the little events that they have, like the patrols. Is that what you call them? Like reinforcements, which are pretty cool, I will say. But Round Flesh isn't that useful except for trading and feeding your dog if you really wanted to, but that's really it. So all things considered, I'm gonna put it in the meh. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in meh. Chicken on the chickens are pretty cool. They have a cool like dropping effect where like they go slowly. That's pretty cool. They got pretty good texture, I will say. They look pretty cool. We got the new variants now, which are pretty cool. They drop eggs, which is great for making cakes and stuff, but feathers you can make for books. I like that. That's the best part about chickens, I think, is the ability to make book and quills. I love book and quills. They're great for writing down notes quickly. Good for like writing a story or something. I don't know, but they're not gonna be the best, so I'm gonna put them in Met as well. But I think they're pretty cool. Cows, pretty cool. The best part about cows is the functionality of milking them and getting a bucket of milk and then drinking that bucket of milk to get rid of effects like mounting fatigue and stuff like that. So cows are pretty cool. I like them. I like them. Uh, Good food source, good leather. Leather is great for early game armor. You got it for now saddles, which is great. You can use it for bundles as well. You can use it for making books. You can use it for all different sorts of stuff. So like it's more useful now, and the functionality of boots, of leather boots, being able to stand on top of the powdered snow. That's also pretty good. So I'd say cows are pretty close to kind of. They're kind of good. I will say. Uh, so yeah. You know what? Let me raise these up. Pig. I keep it in meh. Spiders are a little bit more useful. And yeah, I'll do that. That's fair. Keepers are the best, I will say. Ghasts. Okay, we got gas now. Ghasts are weird because like they drop gunpowder like the creepers do. So they also have the best, one of the best drops ever in the game, which is the gunpowder. Ghast here is really good for respawning the Ender Dragon. So I'd say it's not the best. I'd say it's kind of cool, but they're really annoying in the Nether. Like when you're just trying to bridge and all of a sudden a ghast, or even when you're not even bridging, you're just trying to travel on a bridge. They shoot your bridge, you're dead, or you fall. Which has happened to me twice already in my friend's survival world. So I'm gonna have to put the ghast. I think it's the first flying mob. So I'm gonna put it in kind of cool. Mm, yeah, because of gunpowder and everything. The slime. Slime is a very key component in Redstone, and it's kind of cool because like the only slimes are the only mob that really go from a big block to a smaller block, or from a big mob to a smaller mob to a smaller mob, kind of like the magma cube. But slimes are kind of cool because they like the smallest variant doesn't do damage compared to the magma cubes, which do. So slimes are unique in that uh, way, and also the fact that slimes, as I already said before, are a key component in Redstone, whether it be flying machines or doors or like TNT dupers, whatever you name it, or sand dupers as well. It's all that stuff. It's there. It's very useful. So I'm gonna put it in. Are they annoying to kill? They can be. Whether it's them hitting you from farther away than you can actually reach them, which that gets annoying, or like the small ones being really annoying to try to kill. But honestly, Slimes are pretty rare if you don't have, if you go to a spawn chunk, it's like a great thing to find. So I'll put them in, uh, I'm kind of close. I'll put it in the best. Actually, no, no. As a redstone guy, I want to put in the best of the best, but I'm not going to. Zombie pigmen. Cool mob because they're passive until you hit them. And then when you hit one, they all go after you. So that's kind of cool. That's like the only mob that does that. I think it is the only mob that does that, so that's pretty cool. They drop gold, which is a very good, useful resource for trading and barter, or not trading, but bartering. So, I mean, piglins are better because they can trade with them. You can trade with them, but you wouldn't be able to really do that easily without zombified piglins. So, I'm gonna put these guys, and the texture is pretty cool too. I like their pretty cool texture. I'm gonna put these in kind of cool. I think that's a good spot. Cave spiders, remove from the game. Does everything a spider does, but has poison. That is awful. Just remove them. You can replace them with spiders or add a new mob. Enderman, really cool mob. It's the only one that really is affected by looking at them. Uh, and they teleport. It's the only mob that really teleports, except for Enderman. No, Enderman are. I think Enderman are. Maybe let me look through this. Shulkers do, I guess. Maybe Endermites don't. Uh, Fexes go through blocks. I think they're the only Enderman and Shulkers are the only mobs that go through blocks. Like teleport, I should say, not go through blocks. Yeah. Cinnamon are pretty cool. We got their balls, which are pretty cool too. Uh, the ability to teleport is really cool, and with my design of a interportal teleporter, I think it's pretty useful. So I'll put these guys in kind of cool as well. Silverfish, awful. Great for farms nowadays because of being able to slash mobs with the infested, which spawn silverfish, and you give the silverfish the oozing effect, or the what's it called, the webbed effect or weaving effect. And you can either get slime balls really easily or silverfish really easily, or not silverfish, slime really easily. Sorry. Uh, so that's why I put it in awful and not removed from the game because they're kind of useful in some ways. Squid, as I said earlier, book and quills. You can use the ink for that. You can also use the ink for black dye. That's one of the only two ways to get black dye, so it's very crucial. Squids are cool. They add life to the ocean. There's not enough life in the ocean, I think. Except for in my world, I have like all the turtles that anyone could ever need for some odd reason. Fish are cool too, so squid I like. Squid has been in the game since like day one, or like 1.2 or something. I don't know, like sometime around them. So not gonna be in alpha or meh. They might be in meh. I'll put them in meh because they're not the most useful. Dogs, they always have a special place in our heart. So I'm gonna put them in the best because of course they're cool. They fight for you. You can have them everywhere. They're pretty easy to tame with some bones. So I think they're pretty cool. Also, with all the new variants now, I think that they're a lot better now. And with all the different sounds, I should say too, like different textures and all the different sounds, they're pretty cool. Blazes, they only spawn in the fortress. Uh, they shoot fire at you. They do melee attacks. Uh, they're a crucial part of the game, so like that's why I'm not gonna put them down here. But they're kind of cool too, because like the only projectile mob that shoots fire except for gas, but they really just blow you up. So I'm gonna put these guys with the Enderman and kind of cool, because also the texture is pretty cool. It's a unique mob, I think. So that's why I'm gonna do that. Ender Dragon, really cool mob. Final boss, well, not really final boss, but it's the final boss, I will say. Of course, you have the Wither, you have Guardians, you have Warden, all of that fun. But be honest. Ender Dragon is cool and all. Kind of a lousy boss, though, I will say. We're gonna be fighting him on Wednesday, or her on Wednesday, technically. But I'm gonna put it in meh. Don't fight me on that. This tier list is gonna be terrible. People are gonna fight me all the time. Magma cubes, they're like slimes, but worse. So I'm gonna put them in awful. Really useful. They're not really useful. You can get magma blocks so easily. You can get magma cream from frog farms. That's the only thing they're good for is froglet farms. So I'm gonna put them there. They're just like the slime, but worse. So that's why I put them down there. And the small ones do damage, so that's negative as well. Mushrooms, infinite food, cool texture. Uh, there's two different textures, the regular one and the mushroomless one. So I'd say it's a pretty cool mob, all things considered. It's in a rare biome, so that's why I'm gonna put it in meh. It's cool. It's got infinite food, but other than that, there's no point of having them. Snow golems, infinite snow. That's the only way you can get infinite snow nowadays. Actually, no, no, you can make like snow platforms, but it's like the best way to get snow infinitely. So you can build. You can the only other way to get snow infinitely is to build like a stone platform, and have snow naturally spawn on it. So that's where I'm going to put it in Met as well. They're also not a naturally spawning mob. If they're a naturally spawning mob, that'd be kind of cool. But the only chance you can get it is the chance to get it naturally spawning is very, very low. So villagers, do I have to say anything? Annoying to move around, but other than that, they're amazing. So I mean, there's no real thing saying that. I don't think anyone will say that they're anything lower than the best at least. Uh, cats, creeper farms, they're cool. You got all the different variants which are cool. My favorite is jelly. I don't know why they didn't put jelly here. That's the best. Uh, cats are cool and all. I'm gonna put them in kind of cool because they're not the best. Not like dogs. Dogs, there's so many more variants of different like sounds and stuff. Cats are really cool for creeper farms. Uh, you can put them in there, but also they're just cute. They're freaking cute. You know what? Because I'm a cat person as well. I'm gonna put them in the best. Uh, yes. Iron golems, a crucial part of the game when it comes to farms and stuff. Uh, very useful making an iron farm. It's the only way you can renewably make. Oh no, you can get iron renewably through piglin bartering, but it's the best renewable source of iron. So I'm gonna put these guys in the best. I think they're pretty cool. Plus, they're really cool for fighting withers quickly or protecting your village or whatever. So yeah, ocelots. Back in 2013 or something, 2012, these guys were amazing because they didn't have the cats. But with the addition of cats, these guys have been less useful, so I'm gonna put them in awful. That's the only reason. Because I'd never see them first of all, and also the cats are way better. So if it was 2012 or whatever, and I was ranking it then, sure, I would say that the ocelots are pretty high up. But for now, they're not. Bats have been they look better now, but still not the best. They're good parts of uh ambience in caves and stuff, but other than that, they don't have use. They're also really cool, like pretty cute now. So the cute factor adds on to it. Ocelot, to be honest, nah, because it adds jungle ambience as well. It adds something to the jungle. So I was gonna say, why don't we just remove it? But nah. Witches, on the other hand, witches we're not removing anywhere. We're never removing them. The fact that they've updated the witches, that way they drop more redstone more often. Actually, they have a 100% chance of dropping redstone from like 3 to 8 or something like that, or I don't know. But witches are such a crucial part in farming now because they give you infinite redstone. Before, you could only mine it or trade it with villagers. So the reason that they are going to go pretty high up is because of that change and the fact that you can buy or you can get redstone so easily with redstone farms with the witches. They're gonna go up in kind of cool, just because they're a little annoying with the weakness and the poison. All right, the wither. The wither. Uh, I'm surprised they didn't make this guy the final boss in the Minecraft movie. To be honest, they missed it. They missed the. They're gonna make another one though, so don't worry. The wither, pretty cool mob. It's a boss mob, of course. Has a unique drop, which is the wither star, nether star, not the wither star. The nether star, which is a really, well, honestly, pretty rare mob drop. So you can make beacons. You can make. That's it. You can only make beacons with the nether star. So it really doesn't have a use besides the nether stars and beacons. So the nether stars can be used for beacons. So, which beacons are very powerful because it's the only way you can get haste too, which is a really good use. It's used really often when you're trying to mine big areas. So that's probably going to go in kind of cool. You fell asleep. Oops. That's all right. You're good. You can look at the mob chart so far. The reason this is removed from the game is it really doesn't add much. It just adds, well, it just basically does what the spider does, but with poison. So like it's not useful. There's no use factor to them at all except for XP farms. So, but I can also do that with all the other mobs. So I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Wither skeletons. Cool. They only spawn in another fortress. You can make some insane farms with these guys, which is pretty cool. You can get withers, which is already a kind of cool thing. So, uh, the wither effect is kind of annoying, but all things considered, for what they give you, which is the skulls and coal, it's the only way you can renewably get coal unless you get charcoal. So these guys are the only way you can get coal renewably. You can also get bones, which is already the best because you can get uh, bone meal and stuff, kind of like how I said with these skeletons. They're kind of cool. They're cool, eerie, or kind of cool, like tough mob at the fortress. So I would put these guys in the best of the best. Honestly, this is my tier list, so I can say what I want, but like I put them wherever I want. But I think they're a pretty cool mob. Uh, Zombie villagers, good for lowering trades if you turn a or if you kill a villager with a zombie. Uh, so they're not gonna be zombie level because that's just not that great. You can cure these guys with a golden apple and a weakness potion and what's it called? Heal and get villagers, but other than that, they're not much more useful than a zombie. So I'll put them in kind of cool too, just because you can get uh, the villagers from them. Donkeys. People say that donkeys, horses, and mules are very similar. Main difference is horses can run fast, they can jump high, and they have really good health sometimes. Donkeys can carry chests, but are a little bit slower. But mules are fast. I'm pretty sure they're fast and they can carry chests. So overall, the mule would be higher up than anything else. But donkeys, I put them in meh. Horses, I put them in kind of cool. And mules, I put in kind of cool too. No offense to mules, I would put them up in the best or something in between. I'll put them in something in between. That's what I would do. Oh, I got messaged my friend back. Hold on. Sorry. We can continue now. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Skeleton horses. Skeleton horses are like regular horses almost, but they are a rare spawn, which the way you get them is by getting a horse to be struck by lightning. They spawn four at a time, and there's like skeleton horsemen on top. So that's kind of a cool event, and it's a pretty rare mob. Uh, how high would I place them? The functionality of them is basically a horse, but also you can go underwater with them, which is pretty cool. So I would put them up in, I put them in kind of cool because they're also rare. Zombie horses don't exist in regular Minecraft, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. Elder Guardians, not very useful. They give mining effect, mining fatigue effect. Uh, so they're kind of cool in that aspect, but it's because it's the only way you can get it. So it's a great way to troll your friends. But other than that, they're not the best, so I'm gonna put them in. They're also really annoying with mining fatigue at times, so I'm gonna put them in awful. Endermite, they can use in enderman farms. That's all they can use for, so awful as well. Guardians, they're like this guy, but like 10 times better because you can use the blocks and stuff. They're a little annoying with the tractor beam things, whatever, but they're way better than the regular Elder Guardians. So I put them in kind of cool because they also give the great drops, and you can use those drops to build with, craft blocks to build with, including sea lanterns, prismarine, dark prismarine, prismarine bricks, stairs, slabs, whatever, you name it. And it's pretty cool, and they're really good XP, so you can make an XP farm. The farms are great because you gotta drain them, which is kind of, it can be tedious, but it can be also really cool at the end. So, Guardians are really cool. Rabbits, on the other hand, not useful. Rabbit foot is used for, uh, what's it called? It's the jumping effect. Leaping, whatever. I think it's leaping. Yeah. You can use rabbit foot for that. Rabbit meat itself is just food. It's mid food. And rabbit hide is used to make leather. That's really all it's used for, I'm pretty sure. So rabbits, they're kind of cool, but also, hmm, yeah, but they're awful. They're meh. They're not the best. Shulkers, do I have to explain why? Shulker box is the only source of, uh, one of the only sources of, uh, portable storage. You got bundles, but they're not that good because they only store up to a stack, which is, that's kind of expected. But shulkers are so much better. Shulker boxes are so much better. So that's why going top tier, best of the best. Sure, they do annoying damage to levitate you, but it's a cool mob as well because they're teleporting. But also the shulker boxes are just the main reason why they're in the best of the best. Husks, meh, they're cool. They're like zombies. That's why they're in the same rank. But also if this would be in kind of cool if Mojang did one thing, which was add sand to the drop. If they added sand to their drops, they would probably put them in the best. I'd probably put them in the best. Farm would probably be super easy. Uh, Basically just to make a mob farm in a desert, and like that's infinite sand. Infinite sand. If you have infinite sand and infinite gravel, gravel's from the bartering, you can basically make infinite concrete. Sand is great for building, so infinite sand would be also great for that. Just like infinite sand, if they had infinite sand, if they added that, that would be what makes it the best. Just because infinite sand is like a game changer. That's why they kept TNT duping because they're uh, waiting to add a way to get infinite sand. But husks are such an easy way to do that. Don't know why they haven't done it yet. I don't know if they forgot. They probably heard community comments about that. But like, that's just the best way of doing that. Instead of duping sand, they might as well just add to husk drops. That's what I would do. Polar bears, kind of cool but awful at the same time because they don't do much. They protect their cubs, which is really cool. I like that. But other than that, they drop fish. Strays, same thing. They're kind of like skeletons, just slowness arrows. Not that crazy. These guys, annoying as hell, but they drop emeralds and totems. So I'm putting them the best of the best. Just because of that. Totems are like a game-breaking item, so that's why I put them in the best. The best. Llamas, kind of cool. You got traders, so you got these guys. Trader llamas are cooler looking, but also you can put carpet on these guys, so we'll put these guys in meh. Vexes, Vindicators, alright. So we got emeralds. These guys are really good for emeralds. Uh, that's how you get most of your emeralds in raid farms. They're cool. They got the Johnny, Easter egg. They're not really unique, but they're cool. I'll put them in kind of cool. I think that's a fair spot. Parrots, they're awful. I mean, they're not removed from ganks or good, what's it called? Ambience, and they just add life to jungles as well. Other than that, they're not that cool. But they do dance. So you know what? Let me put them in meh. Yeah, that's just because of that reason. Cod, I would put them in meh. Dolphins, I would put in kind of cool. They jump out of the water, they give you the effect. So I'd say that's pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I think they're kind of eh. I put them here. Drown, kind of cool as well. They give you copper. They're better than zombies, but other than the copper, you can't really use copper for much anyway, so they're just gonna go in kind of cool. Phantoms, awful. A lot of people would put them here, but phantom membranes, fixing elytra, and getting the slow falling effect. That's why I keep them here. That's the only reason, because of the potions and the fact that you can heal elytra. And also, they also only spawn 3 days after you don't sleep. So if you sleep, you're fine. If you don't sleep, that's why. But that's why I have them. It gets annoying if you don't sleep. So if you just sleep, you're fine. Pufferfish, meh. Salmon, meh. Meh. Sea trolls are good. I could put them in kind of cool because you can also use them for turtle eggs, which is great for pigman farm. Foxes, meh, ambience again, but they can also use them for berry farms. So that's one reason I like them. Uh, they do kill chickens. I don't really like that, but yeah. Pandas. You can make slime farms. Very inefficient slime farms with pandas. So it's not the worst, but and they're really cute, so I'm gonna put them in meh, to be honest. Pillagers. Less efficient than this, or less useful than this guy and this guy. Pillagers are kind of cool, but also are not, so I'm gonna put them in meh. They give you crossbows and that's it, pretty much. They don't give you arrows, which is annoying, so they do give you the bad omen bottles. That's one positive about them, but other than that, they're not that cool. Ravagers, first like massive mob. That's not a boss. Actually, no, because you got these guys, this guy and the slime and the ghast. I'm gonna put them with the pillager. I think that they belong there. Trader llamas, I put them up higher because they're pretty cool. Wandering traders. Actually, you know, let me rethink this. I'll put this with the llama because they do the same thing. I think they're a little cooler, but also these have variants. So, uh, the wandering trader. This is a little bit interesting because it's great at some points, but also annoying at some points. I've only seen him twice in my hardcore world in the 142 days I've been in it, which is very strange. So I want him to come up more because I want mangrove. But by the time I get this guy to give me mangrove, I'll have it because I'm gonna have the elytra. So he's gonna be useful in super flat. I will say that. So I'm not gonna forget about super flat when I'm ranking this. Super flat, you can't get mangrove or any other type of wood except for I think oak if you have villages. So That's why I think one and two should go up high. And with the fact that they've changed the uh, trades with like the new trades with the wood and the where you can like give them items to get emeralds. That's really cool. So I'll put them in kind of cool. I think they're pretty useful. Actually, no. Yeah. Bees are really crucial for redstone. Not as useful as slimes, but it does the same thing. So I'm gonna put them in kind of cool. They're also a really cool mob because they go into blocks and like actually like change the block by giving it honey. So it's kind of cool. Hoglins great for food. Other than that, they're trash. Piglins are like the best. You can use them for bartering, which is kind of cool. So piglin brutes, I'll put them awful. They don't do much else. You can't trade with them. They're not nice if you put gold armor on. They're a good like mini boss, but other than that, they're not that useful. So that's why they're going awful. Striders, they're meh. Because they're cool because you can like go on lava, but once you get an elytra, you're fine. You don't need these guys. And I've completely forgot about these guys to be honest. I haven't used them in a while. Uh, so they're not the best, but they're kind of cool. These guys, get rid of them. There's no point of having them. Sure, they're just trying to match. They're trying to have these guys, how these guys have these guys. They're trying to do this guy having this guy. So basically, just trying to do the same thing as the piglins with the zombie five piglins, but these guys aren't useful at all. So that's why they're going and removed from games. They're not really useful. Axolotls, solid, kind of cool. They don't do much, but they have the rare blue variant. So, but they're very cool and cute. Actually, not. They also fight for you. That's why they're going in the best. They're cute. They're pretty easy to get, all things considered. They fight for you. There's a rare variant. I think that's pretty cool. They're pretty cool mobs in general, so they're just so cute as well. So that's why they're going in the best. Glow squid shouldn't have won, but they did. But they're going in meh because I guess the glow item frames and the glowing signs are pretty cool. So that's why they're going there. Goats, on the other hand, the only use is for the horns, which gives a new feature to Minecraft. So they would go in meh as well because they're kind of hard to get. Literally meh, meh. They make a sound called meh or like meh. Uh, Allays. Didn't really find a use for them until recently with the new potions. You can put them in campfires or in water and they'll drown, but their health regenerates quick enough that they don't die ever. So you can give these guys the infested potion and they just constantly give silverfish, which is really cool because then you can, as I said earlier, you can splash them with the slime or the cobweb potion and get slime or cobwebs. So they're pretty cool in that aspect. And they also give you items. So that's why I'm going to put them in kind of cool. Frogs, froglights, that's really all they're used for. Uh, they're kind of cute and they're funny. So they're gonna go meh. Kind of like how you go as gives you a new feature. These guys give you a new feature, which is the froglights, which is also you. The way you get them is by a mob eating a mob. A mob eating a mob is not very common. I don't think it's ever happened since or ever before besides this, where a mob eats another mob to get something new. I don't think it's ever happened. Trying to go through these guys and like see had that happened before. If you call the wither the wither storm, then yeah, because it sucks that mobs get its energy. Uh, but yeah, I don't think there's any other mob that does that. So that's kind of cool. Unless you call the Ravager eating uh the flare. Oh well, I mean, foxes eat chickens and wolves eat sheep. So I mean, it kind of does that, but it doesn't make anything new. It just drops what they drop. The Warden. This one's kind of difficult because it's like it's a boss almost. They don't call it a boss, but it's got 500 health. So it's cool. It's really cool. It gives you the new sniffing feature where like it sniffs you out even if you're not loud or anything. If it hears you, it goes after you. It's got this sonic shriek. It's pretty cool. It has just normal effect or normal attack. It's just really scary mob too. Like it's appears out of the ground. It's the only mob that does that really. So I'm gonna put this guy in. There's no real use for them, so I'm gonna put them in kind of cool. Lot camels. First mob that allows you to ride two at a time. That's why it's gonna go meh. And also it spawns in the desert now. If it didn't, and it only spawned in villages, it'd be in the awful. But now that it spawns around, that's what they should be. That's how they should have been coded before. But they didn't. Sniffer, kind of cool, but doesn't do much. They're cute and all, but that's it. Armadillos, kind of same thing, but at least the armor for the wolves actually does something. You can also dye the armor. So that's why armadillos are going to go in the meh. Oh, that's not the right thing. The meh spot. So that's why. They're kind of cool, but also they don't do much. So actually, no, they're going to go in kind of cool because they can go into the ball. That's also pretty cool. So bogged, basically skeleton, but they're also drop poison stuff. Do they drop the mushrooms if you shoot them? I can't remember. But no, that's the mushrooms, I think. So I'm gonna put them there. The breeze, really cool. Adds the breeze rods and the breeze wind charges. That's what they're called, which is a new type of transportation and also a new way to make a new elevator. So I put the breeze up in pretty in kind of cool. Freaking, the only mob that doesn't take damage, I think. Yeah, I think so. Thing is the only mob that doesn't take damage. Yeah, it's the only mob that doesn't take damage, of course. Uh, and if you look at it, it stops moving. Kind of like the Enderman, but except you don't have to look in the eyes. Uh, yeah, I'll put in kind of cool. All right, now these ones. Warm pig. This is all gonna be off textures. This one's gonna be in awful. I'm gonna go mob at a time. Awful, awful. And then I'm gonna put this guy in meh. This guy in kind of cool. This guy in meh. I think the rotisserie chicken is the best, I will say. That's why I put it there. And I want to quickly like go through these guys just based on the texture because they all do the same thing as like normal mobs. But yeah. Uh, but the only reason these guys are lower is their textures are worse. I don't like these as much. Actually, maybe I'll put this guy in meh. This guy I don't like. This guy I don't really like. He looks a little weird. Happy Gast. Best like mob in a while. You can like fly with them. You can like stand them and build high with them. You can do all sorts of stuff with them. I think they're not the best, but I think they're a little bit more than kind of cool. It's hard. Yeah, I'm gonna put them the best. And these guys are just cool because like they're what grows into this guy. So this guy's the best. So this guy's kind of cool. But yeah, that's my tier list. Uh, yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. Uh, I want to hear what you guys think about this. There's probably a lot of people that are like, oh, I want this here or this here. And I get that. Mine's not perfect at all. If I had like another uh another section in between these two and these two, then I could probably organize it better. But for now, this is what I think it is. This is what I think the tier list is. I'll take a screenshot so I can save this for later. Okay. But yeah, that's the tier list. What do you guys think if you're here? Guys have any opinions on it? It's kind of, I don't know. It's not the best. It's not the worst, as I said. So, I mean, yeah, it's not the best, not the worst, but also I think the remove from game is like pretty accurate. They don't really do much. And the best of the best, Creeper could be moved a little bit, and so could the. I think all the mobs deserve to be there. To be honest, Creepers are kind of could be moved to the best, but because they blow up and they get annoying. But other than that, they're like the best because they require you require the Creeper to get. Actually, you don't require the Creeper to get gunpowder because you got the Ghast too. So that could be a drop down to the best. I'll leave it. Nah, I'll leave it. I think that's fair enough. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 p.m. I think. Is it thunderstorm? Oh, yeah, it is. Hmm. What time? I have it on my YouTube post. Tomorrow the stream will be at 11 p.m. EST. We're gonna be building the mega sugarcane farm. Uh, so that'll be fun. And then Wednesday, 11 p.m. EST, we are doing the Ender Dragon fight. Uh, I might be a little bit late on these 2 days, tomorrow and Wednesday, because I start work again. Uh, Tuesday through Thursday, so I might be late all 3 days. Thursday, I don't know if I'll be streaming because I'll be possibly at my dad's. So I don't know if I'll be able to get on in time. So possibly no Thursday stream, but I plan to have one 11 p.m. EST, and we'll be looking for new biomes and also get mangrove. So it's gonna be more of an exploring stream. So a lot of looting probably. So the shulker boxes I should be able to carry a lot more. But yeah, so that's it for that. So yeah, 11 p.m. tomorrow, Sugarcane Farm. 11 p.m. Wednesday, Ender Dragon fight and raid and cities. Uh, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by hopefully the end of the year. So if you could hit that like button and that subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you did, thank you. If not, that's fine. No offense. No, doesn't offend me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. A little bit later, but it's fun. Alright, have a good night, guys. Peace out.